Hi, I'm LeeAnna with AMIClubwear, and you're watching my Meet the Model. Well, in high school, I was pretty shy and reserved. I'm still pretty shy and reserved at first. I actually moved to a new town where I didn't really know anyone, so it took me a little bit of time to break out of my shell. I ended up playing soccer for my first 2 years of high school, which I enjoyed, but it was a lot different. The people were a lot different from what I was used to, so my junior year I actually stopped playing soccer. I would say I went through a little bit of my metalhead phase, and I dyed my hair black and hot pink, and I painted my nails black, and I think a lot of that I would say has stuck with me, as you can see. My favorite subject was probably science. I just like seeing how things worked. I love doing experiments and mixing stuff together and seeing the reaction. The one thing about it that kind of gave me the heebie-jeebies, I guess, would be dissecting stuff. I'm a huge animal lover, so even though it was just a frog, it was really rough for me. But all the other aspects of it were great. My least favorite subject is probably a typical answer. It was math. It was a rough class for me, algebra, and I mean, I don't think I even got as far as trigonometry, but I had a lot of trouble with math. I kind of blame my teachers because in college I had really great professors and I did really well in math. I got A's and B's, so high school teachers, they were not so good. I would describe my personality as pretty shy and reserved. I kind of keep to myself at first. I'm a little bit more of an observer, so if I have never met you before, I kind of sit back and take a look around. I don't really say much at first, but once you get to know me, I'm pretty goofy and silly, and I like to joke around a lot. I got into modeling as I got a little bit older. When I was younger, I was approached a few times to do some modeling, but I grew up playing sports. I played soccer for about 13 years, so every time I was given the option by my parents, do you want to do modeling or do you want to continue to play soccer, I always chose sports. It's always been an interest of mine, so as I got a little bit older, I decided to try to pursue it and see how I liked it. I went ahead and used Model Mayhem as a tool, and I set up a few shoots just to see how I would like it and see if it was a good fit for me. And after maybe 2 or 3 shoots, I really enjoyed it. I really liked modeling. I liked exploring different types of modeling, and I mean, I've done it for quite a few years now, and I hope to do it for many years to come. I came across AMI while searching the internet for shoes. I am a little bit of a shoe fiend. I love shoes, and their site popped up, or AMI popped up, and I clicked on it. And I was looking at all the shoes, and I was overwhelmed. I had like 6 things in my cart and had to kind of rein it back a little bit. And so I started kind of browsing around on the website, and I liked the style of photography. For the catalog type site, it was a lot more, I guess, interesting. It was really fun. All the backgrounds and everything were really cool. It wasn't bland and boring like the typical white background, girl posing in clothes. So I decided to scroll down to the site and see if they were looking for models, and they emailed me back, I think it was the next day, and asked if I'd like to come in for a shoot, and here I am. Well, first of all, AMI is, I would say, pretty much every girl's dream. You have clothes, shoes, accessories, bags in every style, color that you could imagine. There's so much to choose from, and I would say that there's definitely something for everyone. Like I was talking about before, my style's a little bit darker, and maybe I wouldn't describe it as very girly, but I find amazing stuff on AMI, shoes, clothes, and pretty much as long as it comes in black, I'm happy. My hobbies are, one of my favorite things right now to do is to work on my puppet project, and it's called Best Fiends Forever. I guess you could think of it as the Muppets or Sesame Street with a little bit of edge, kind of like Halloween, a little darker style. The characters are super cute, they all have great personalities, and we have a zombie named DK, a bat named Cubby, a spider named Dottie, a ghost named Boo, and a wolf named Howlin'. And we really are just trying to teach kids some good old-fashioned values with the show. You can see the first few episodes at bestfiendsforever.com, and stay tuned because there's a lot more to come. I really enjoy doing various crafts. I love making jewelry and hair accessories and kind of adding special touches to things I already have. I do like necklaces and earrings and little cute hair bows, and I'm a little obsessed with studs and spikes, and I pretty much put them on everything. I love putting them on my shoes and clothes and bags. I have not too many. I probably have like 2 things that drive me insane. The first thing is when things are messy and unorganized. It drives me out of my mind. I can't even handle it. I have a little OCD, so I find myself like putting things back and organizing and cleaning up when I don't even realize that I'm doing it. I feel like I can't relax if there's a mess everywhere. I just have to clean it and put everything back where it belongs. The other thing is when people spell my name wrong. I don't know why it drives me crazy, but it does. And the worst thing is when I have sent a message or an email to someone and I've clearly spelt it out and they still spell it wrong. I don't know, it drives me crazy. It is L-E-E, capital A-N-N-A. So don't spell it wrong. Well, my advice for aspiring models would be to definitely set goals and limits for yourself. I think that it is always a lot easier to work towards something when you have a goal in place. And as far as limits go, I know there's a lot of photographers out there that you might shoot with and they might try to push you a little bit too far or where you're uncomfortable. And I would say that you need to stand your ground and make sure that if there's anything that you're ever even slightly uncomfortable with, that you speak up and hold your ground. Don't let anyone, push you or make you do anything that you're not comfortable with. Thanks for watching my Meet the Model here at AMIClubwear, and if you want to stay up to date with all of my projects and modeling, you can go to facebook.com/LeeAnna Vamp.